Many times we just look at the current situation that's around us and we don't realize what has gone on before us, even back to 1763 here in Graham. Many people have gone before us and laid the groundwork for what we have today. This particular site here on North Main Street was a center of history for many years. It was a meeting house, and many things took place here and set the stage for what we have today in our community, in our county, and in this region. It's very important to begin to think about your ancestors, the people that came before you, down to your parents and others that have basically helped you become the person you are today. As we look at this, it is very easy to see that so many people come before us and lay the foundation for our lives. Many people see Providence Church and Cemetery as just a quaint little church and cemetery on the side of the road, but it was a gathering spot for pioneers long before the United States. Lots and lots of families in this area have their roots here: the Turntines, Sellers, Holts, Hardens, Andrews, Trollingers, the Longs, and many more. A lot of them are buried in our cemetery. It was the kind of the place to help the early denominations get started and other churches get started. The first building was a log structure, and then it is what it is today. Many things took place before then. As you look at this particular site, it's just evident that other places are just like that. There was a stagecoach line that came through, and this is where they would stop. And on April 24th, 1849, they met here to organize Alamance County. It was courts for Orange County before then, for Western Orange. The Christian Church met here in September of 1888 and voted to start a new school, which is now called Elon University. Our pastor, Dr. William S. Long, was the first president. And now you see that today we have a building that was built right basically after the war between the states. These nails that are hand hewn were driven by those people back then. These boards were cut out. These were hand hewn boards that were cut out and put together with pegs to form this structure. This is the fourth building. It was actually in this building where they voted to start Elon University. And as you look at these timbers, so many people worked together to put this structure together. And in May of 2000, a big storm came through and lifted this whole roof up about a couple of inches. But the engineer said that it would have blown it to Haw River if it hadn't have been designed this way. And it was done so well. This bell was finally added in the late 1800s and still rings today to announce church and other activities. So we are just a small segment in our lives of anywhere we live. You'll notice that this building was moved in 1927 and bricked up, but it was moved here and placed on these particular bricks, and then they dug out the basement underneath. And so many people that have come and gone on have made this facility special. But also, this site has been blessed, and all the things that sort of had their beginnings here have grown since then. And this particular brickwork was done by John Long, and when they moved it in 1927, he actually designed this, as he also had built the first buildings at Elon University, back then Elon College. And so the train of life moves on, and we each are a part of that, not only at this church and at this cemetery, but in this town, in this community, in this region. And you play a very important part. So allow God to help you find your purpose in being the person you need to be at this point in history. God bless you. Have a great day. Make it a great day. It's the only one you have. Now, go and be your person in this world. For he established a testimony in Jacob, and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers, that they should make them known to their children, that the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them to their children, that they might set their hope in God, and not forget the works of God, but keep his commandments. Go and do thou likewise.